Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.
Hoy en Rutas Alternas tenemos el gusto de saludar a Jared Watson de Dirty Hits, porque la agrupación del sur de California está repasando su sonido en un álbum con lo mejor de su discografía oficial, así que saludamos en esta videollamada a Jared. Hola, Jared.
How you doing? Hola.
Very well, thank you. Where are you right now?
I'm at home, actually, in Costa Mesa, California.
Amazing, Jared. So, Dirty Hits are releasing the best of album. How cool is that? It's very great to have this kind of album because it makes you think about all the work you have done.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, we feel like we're still a pretty young band. So when we heard we were doing a best of, we were kind of like taken back. But we understand that with Vacation blowing up like so huge globally, that all these fans are coming from different countries that we haven't really got any looks at yet. So it's like a nice starting point for them to come and see the songs that we really love and that our fans think are kind of like the top songs, rather than like if you go on Spotify or Apple Music, whatever, they have essentials and you can look at the top 10 songs, but those might not necessarily be the songs that we would choose as a band to show you who we are as a band.
Yes, absolutely. It's important for new bands that know your music, as you said, through your song Vacation, to realize that you have another very cool songs, right? And it's important for an artist to have a knowledge about the whole discography.
Yeah, definitely. Like Vacation's a good example of, 4 years ago, we knew that song we knew it was a great song. Our fans knew it was a great song. It was super popular in our fan base, but radio didn't play it. Nobody picked it up. And then 4 years later, social media gets a hold of it, and now it becomes this huge song. So it's like, they don't have to be the most popular songs for us to know they're great and for our fans to know that they're great. Sometimes they just might not have gotten that radio look or might not have got that video, so they don't spread as big as other songs. But when it comes to our core fans, we have songs that people need to hear.
It's important to be not an one-hit wonder band, right? And with this album, you are showing that.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that. And the hits, that's never been our goal. And I think a lot of bands might get caught up in that. Wanting that big radio look, wanting that big streaming look, wanting that big video, just wanting that so-called hit. But really, we've always, from the beginning, just wanted longevity. We just really like playing music and we really like writing music. And so we just kind of keep our heads down and enjoy it. And we want to do that for as long as possible. So if anything comes to where we do have a successful song, it's just the cherry on top. It's just better because we're just trying to, play shows and keep playing music.
And do you remember the process of creating Vacation? Where were you when you write the song? How was sharing with your bandmates? Hey, let's do this song and the instrumentation and recording that song?
Yeah, definitely. So I was actually home, I was like 5 minutes across the street from my house. The beach is right there. And to walk to the beach, there's like this nature reserve. So I walk my dogs there. And we had just got done with tour. We had a couple months off and I was just really enjoying life and everything was going really well. And I'm walking my dogs and I had hey, I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation. That kind of came out of nowhere. And it was like more of something I thought was going to be in a verse. Like I was going to rap it in a verse. And then and I was like, all right, that sounds kind of cool. And then the little like A thing came out and it was just straight. It was going to be the beginning of a verse, right? That was going to be the first. So I brought it in the studio with Jonas and Duddy, the producer and my partner. And I was like, what do you think about this? Like, it could be really stupid or it could be really cool. I kind of like always start with that, like this could be really stupid or this could be really cool. We call it ugly baby syndrome. Like just because you made the baby, look at my beautiful baby. And you're like,
I know.
That's an ugly baby, right? So just because I wrote this idea doesn't mean that it's always good. So I went in and both Dustin and Jonas were like, yo, that's cool. And so Jonas started playing the piano, started playing the keys. And that's when we added the melody, the melody, those really bouncy kind of reggae keys, that bubble kind of like added that fun melody to it.
And it's very cool to see people through social media like TikTok dancing around, fooling around with your song, and thinking about that you have an amazing sound and a very cool vibe.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think it's great that everybody understood kind of the message that was there. And I think that's why so many people gravitated towards that song, because one, you can just take it really lightly and just kind of hear the word vacation and post videos about you being on vacation. But really the underlying message is finding something that you love. And so that you're never working. You're just, you're doing what you love, which is great. And then if you don't have that, you can go and maybe rethink what's going on. So I think during the pandemic, everybody's just stuck in their house, having to look at their lives, like having to look at really, what am I doing? I have all this time off now. What am I really doing with my life? So they're looking at it, or they're like, I need to get out of my house and just go on vacation. So it was cool to see all those videos.
And it's more important nowadays because of the pandemic. A lot of people can't have vacation, can't travel a lot like we used to. So remember those great moments in vacation, make us think or have one more vacation, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think memories and experiences are like the most important thing about life.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Jared, I'm reading that you will release a new remix of Vacation with John C, right?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about this remix?
So you haven't heard it yet?
No, not yet. Sorry. I'm just releasing that. You will have it tomorrow, right?
Damn, dude. Yeah. So we have gone down to like Brazil, a little bit of South America, a couple times. We didn't realize how many fans we had down there. And that's another cool thing with streaming, is you can see how many fans you start to have in different countries. And we noticed that we were getting a lot of traction. And once Vacation blew up, we thought, it'd be cool to do some remixes and see, what artists would want to do remixes with us. And South America was like, Mexico and South America was a big, we really wanted to go down there. We know we have fans down there already. So we reached out, we looked around, and John Z said he would do it. And he sent back his version of it. We chopped it up, kind of rearranged it, and then we shot a music video while we were on tour. And then John Z shot a music video for him. So we've done a couple remixes. Out of all the remixes, this one is hands down our favorite. And I was already a fan of John Z, but now we're super fans of John Z. So I'm really excited for everybody to hear it.
And Jared, in the best of compilation, you have a new song, Rage, with Travis Baker and Amy. How was working with them?
Man, that was really cool. That was that was kind of a highlight of my career. I've always been a fan of Travis Barker and Blink and all the outside bands that he did also. And he was just kind of somebody I looked up to growing up, and just what he's done with his career. So Amy and Kevin from the Interrupters, we've been friends with for a decade. So that was easy. That was just family already. And then getting in with Travis is a little intimidating because it's Travis Barker. He's a giant musician. He's a giant celebrity. He's huge, he's on a whole nother level. And walking into his studio and seeing what he built, and then having him be so humble and normal and just one of the dudes, it was super comfortable. And just to have him be open, and it's a relief when you meet people like that are still super down to earth and really cool. And with writing the song with him and Amy, we got to finish it because it wasn't done yet. So actually to write a song with Travis, and he was actually adding lyrics, we were writing the bridge together, and he was just a super cool dude, just felt like one of my friends that I'd known forever. And it was a really special moment.
I think it's very cool to go to the studio with these people, because you find, as you said, a friend, a bandmate, another bandmate. It's not just a featuring, but he get involved in the song, and Amy too. So the result of this collaboration is an amazing song.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I agree. I think features are cool. Always think features are cool. Even if you got to send them over, that's fine, and you get it back, that's cool. But I think when you get the best songs and you get that real magic is when you're actually in the studio together.
And also because nowadays we're getting used to work in distance, and maybe a lot of musicians have worked with through Zoom or with other tools. Everybody in different parts of the world, but you actually can make it in your own studio, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we tried to do some Zoom sessions for music, like interviews. That's great.
Yes, absolutely.
That's all good. Yeah, and but we tried to write some songs over Zoom, and like I personally, lots of people have done it. Me personally, I have to be in the room. I have to be in the room. I have to be in the studio. All the speakers as loud as they can go. I want us all bouncing ideas off each other. Like I have to have that vibe for it to work. We tried, and within 30 minutes, I was like, I gotta go. Boop. I was like, I can't do that.
So now that you said that, Jared, you have any plans to make a tour with the Best of Dirty Heads album?
Yeah, so we're actually going out on tour in 10 days with Sublime with Rome. And
cool.
we have so Sublime with Rome, their family, we're going out with them for 2 months. And then, hopefully next year when things open back up, we're going to come down to South America. And I don't know if we'll tour with John Z. I don't know, maybe Soja. I don't know who we'll be down there with, but we're going to try and make our ways down. And also next year, we actually have a brand new album that's pretty much finished that will come out next year because we pushed it back to do the best of.
And any plans to come to Mexico? Because you are actually a few hours away driving from Mexico, right?
I've been going to Mexico since I was born. Like I'm 3 hours, like we had a little house down there. So I've been surfing down there, partying down there. We've been going to Mexico for a while. So to go to Mexico to play shows, even Mexico City or something like down there, like I really like touring because you get to eat. Like you get to eat at a lot of good restaurants. And Mexico City, I feel like is one of those, like if you like food, you got to go to Mexico City. And like there's crazy restaurants down there that I want to try. So not only going to South America and Brazil and all those places, we would love to get down to Mexico. Anywhere. We'll play anywhere. It doesn't matter. So yeah, that's definitely the plan.
Maybe you can come next year in spring 2022.
Hell yeah, man. We'll come stay at your house.
Please, it's your house. I think that you will have a blast. As you said, there are amazing things to do, not only in Mexico City, but here in Guadalajara or Monterrey, or other cities in the country. I mean, we're very close, so you can maybe think about making a tour in different places here in Mexico, right?
Yeah, we'd love to, man.
I hope you can make it. In the meantime, we can listen through digital platforms, the Best of Dirty Heads. It's also in vinyl in CD, right?
Yeah, definitely. Everything we release, we try and release in vinyl because we collect vinyl and we love it, and we like that it's coming back and more people are collecting it. So yeah, you can get it in vinyl, and I think hard copy also.
And we can listen this the best of and have more knowledge about Dirty Heads and wait for the new album next year, right?
100%.
Amazing. So Jared, it's been a pleasure to have this conversation, and even maybe it sounds like a cliche, but I found very cool the sound of so-called bands. Because it's very chill, it's very cool. It invites you to have more friends, to be friendly, to have a good time. And I think it's very important nowadays to think that we need to have a good time.
Man, you nailed it. Like, I agree. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm honored for that. But yeah, that's what we want to do with our music. That's the beauty of music. We understand that when you're sad, you can put on sad music. When you're happy, you can put on happy music. When you're partying, you can put on party music. What we think we're good at, and what we've always just wanted to, what we gravitate towards, is building a community and playing music that's based off of positivity, that's based off of friendship, partying, like, and just going and having a good time. Like, that's what we want to make the soundtrack for your summer, for your vacation, for your Sunday in the backyard, whatever. Like, we want to be playing while you're having a good time, enjoying yourself. So I like that you get it, man. I appreciate it.
Amazing, amazing. Jared, thank you so much for this chat with Rutas Alternas. Congratulations for the album.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.